guys, so this is deck 3, pick a card reading 3. I'm just going to go with the flow with this, just like the other two. I hope you're having a beautiful day. If not, I hope these cards give you a sense of peace in your life. And well, let's see what we're going to get here. I'm going to take some oracle cards and tarot cards, and I will tell you intuitively what I get with these cards. I am hearing time is ticking. Now, I had that in the other two readings, but there was a specific card that had a time clock on it for time is ticking. I mentioned it to the other people, time is ticking, but I do hear that clearly for you guys as well. But this was more prominent in your reading, in this reading, because that's what's the first thing that came to my mind. So I actually have, I don't think I introduced myself on the second video. Oops. But anyway, I'm Katica. Guidance with Katica is what I want to call this channel. I don't know, whatever we want to call it, but I'll eventually get a hang of it, and we'll eventually get how this is going to go, because I have changed the way I'm doing things, and my setup is a little bit different. It might not be as this card came out for the last deck. It might not be as pretty as the other one or clearer. I'll figure it out as I go along, but I think that just getting some readings out there for people and find out what works best for this video. And it's quite hot in here, so you might see me be a bit red. It's hot with the lights and a bit glary there too. They're not coming out like the other group. That's weird. They're different. Yes, one card's the same. The other deck got quite a few jump out. I just feel, what did I say? Time is ticking. So perhaps, isn't this kind of fun? Perhaps time is ticking. Maybe you've got a decision to make. Something is causing you to stop. The second card had a decision to, second deck had this decision to make too, but your cards are coming out slower. Before it came out faster. Oh, look, we've got the whole pile, and we're not, yeah. There is something that's making you stop, and you're just stopped. It's like a stop sign, but time is ticking. So there's something, it could be a decision or something, but the cards aren't even flying out. And we'll see what the cards have to say. We'll see if one more card wants to come out. Yeah. Well, see, there is a bit of struggle here, because these cards are just, so could be some confusion or things overthinking even, because, you know, a big bunch of cards come out. I don't accept big bunch of cards. No, I only like to have one card pop out. A few. Here we go, we've got one more, like I said. Wonderful. So I will take the other cards. I like to read it as a whole, because I don't know, this is just the way I want to do it. It's better than the way I do it. I could change the way I do it in each reading. It's just what I feel like at the best, what I'm thinking. These never pop out, these cards. Yeah, I'm just going to pick, because it never pops out, so I'm not going to bother with this. Okay, so yep, definitely different cards. I think one more for this one. Yes, one more for this. Oh no, I'm hearing 4. Yes. Remember I said there's something stop? And your card here, I'm just going to quickly do this for this card. Every journey starts with a single step. You can't make this up, guys. I told you. Sorry, but it's just funny how I don't look at the card because I need glasses to see the cards properly. Yeah, your group, you need some manifestation. It looks like you're manifesting stuff into your life, because there's manifestation, the power of attraction cards. Could be trying to attract something in your life, but there is a stop, but time is ticking. So perhaps you're holding back, and you haven't made decisions, or you haven't gone forward, and something's keeping that in that holding space is what I want to say. So let's see what it all comes together with. Now, these have to come out. These should pop out. Here we go. Yes. We've got some lovely cards here. I think we'll do one more. No, we'll leave that for later. We do like to do bonus cards. Okay, let's get going here. Straight away I see that there's a regrouping. Like, this is a groupthink card. Now, when I go into details with this, this is like you already have the key. If you can see the key. Where's the key? Sorry, wrong section. You've got the key here. Sorry, I'm trying to look. You've got the keyhole. So you've already got the key to your destiny. This is what I'm getting with this card. And you're on them. It's a bit like you're on the merry-go-round trying to get off, but you're not sure. It's like time is ticking. Remember I said that time is ticking, and I had a card from the next card that said there's a clock on this card. Well, here we go. This is the card I was talking about. Time is ticking. There's your time. Want to see it closer? See if I can see it closer. Here. There's a clock. Watch. We want to call that a watch. So it's like you're in a holding bay, is what I'm seeing. You're sitting still, and it's a bit like you're not budging. So, but you need to. It's time to group think. So perhaps there's mindful. That's when they say mindful, your mind has got a lot of thoughts, and you're trying to think of things, or thinking too many. Overthinking is what I want to say. It's time to regroup and think solidly, because the next card you have is Spirit of the River, movement towards adventure. This is saying there's fresh ideas. I want to say this because it looks like river. I'm saying fresh ideas that you're going to take, and it's going to take you to your future, but it's about having a little bit of adventure and movement towards adventure, something that's going to be more thrilling than what you're doing now. So perhaps life is boring, and it's time to set your sights on new adventures that are going to uplift you. But it's important to be yourself with this. So perhaps it says, it's the next card saying many masks, the authentic self. Who are you? So perhaps you're thinking about life, and you're in this stage where you're in this box kind of thing, and you want to get yourself out there. You want to be you. And you want to be more adventurous, because the adventure card here is saying you want that there's fresh ideas coming, fresh creative ideas, and you want to be you. Perhaps you're holding yourself back, which is why we got that stop here, like that, and the time is ticking. You need to step out and be yourself. So this is hiding behind masks. It's like perhaps you don't want people to know the real you. It doesn't have to be in a bad way at all. It just means perhaps you're scared to show the real you because you're scared of being judged. Be your authentic self, because that is what's going to get you your success. We all are looking for a success in life, whatever area that is. We all are looking for happiness, mostly happiness, but we want success as well, because if we don't have success can mean just being happy. That's success. Being happy. Being happy with yourself. Loving yourself who you are. We have the jeweled web. I'm going to say this, but don't take it to heart. The jeweled web is connectivity, it says, but maybe there's a jeweled web. Web of lies. Perhaps you're lying to yourself, saying that you're not good enough when you are. Self-doubting. Perhaps you're feeling like that's why you don't want to bring out yourself, your true self, because you're thinking you're not good enough. Can I really do this? Can I really take this next step? Can I really make it happen? Can I fulfill my dreams? Can I be happy? Can I relocate to where I want to go? Whatever it is. Connectivity. Jeweled web, connecting yourself to where you want to go. I'm taking this as intuitively. I'm reading this intuitively. I need my glasses. I'm so sorry. But I'll show you the cards. You can take this card however you resonate with. A jeweled web, it's got many opportunities also. Connectivity, so it all links up. But what I got from this, because it was near the many of masks, I got the web of lies. And it doesn't mean you're saying lies. It means that you're probably saying to yourself that you're not good enough to take the next steps. You're not good enough to have opportunities presented to you. You're not good enough for having things harvest with your fruits of your labor being harvested, like what you plant today, you think it might not be successful. So that's what I'm getting with this. Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future. What I feel this is like holding on to things because you're scared of the future. You're scared of losing things, because if you lose things, even losing yourself even, then you're going back to spiral down to that feeling of lack is what I'm getting this. So I feel, because I'm looking at the second row, I feel that you are wanting to have more success financially. The jeweled web means that there's a financial connection with that as well, because jewels. But it's also lying to yourself because you think you can't make success for yourself, and I want to tell you now, you can make that success for yourself, whatever that looks like to you. But you have to be your authentic self, be the true you, and don't doubt yourself, and don't belittle yourself saying you're not good enough. So you are making waves. See what we're getting here? You're making waves. Oh, it's not. I'm sorry about not focusing. Why doesn't it? I might be focusing on my face. You're making waves. What is wrong with this? There we go. You're making waves because you want to protect the future. And what we say with making waves is you want to create something that is going to set you up for life, set you up for the future. That's what you're trying to do. But remember, time is ticking, so there is a little bit of thinking stage where you're thinking about this next steps. And perhaps you're thinking things need to be a little bit more perfect because see, I can't even get the words out. The perfection of your life. So yes, you want that success. You want things to go right. But not everything's perfect. Not everything's going to be in a straight line. So if you see the trees, they're not in a straight line. They're all over the place. And even down here, it's, yes, it's formed, but they're going at all different angles. So perhaps stop trying to be so perfect and thinking you're not good enough when you are. Perhaps allow things to flow more freely, like that water movement towards adventure. Let yourself be more free and enjoy life more. Now you've got the spirals of manifestation. So you are creating that manifestation life, that you are creating that life where you are trying to manifest your future life, what you want it to go in life. So what you seek, seeks you is my saying for this. See, even the pause in thinking, even the pause in talking. Sometimes you might have to think things, be a bit more quiet in yourself, so you can find ways of moving forward towards that adventure that you seek, that joy, that more happiness, that more fulfillment is what I want to say. And you're trying to create a future that isn't lost. In other words, when I say that, I find it's financial, that you're trying to create that security. That's the word. Trying to create that security, and maybe you think you can't get that success that you're seeing. It might be bigger than what you think. You might think it's impossible when it's not impossible. Every journey starts with a single step. So again, remember I said that you were in this holding space. So there's something stopping you from moving forward. There is a time when you have to give yourself some time. Don't rush thinking everything has to happen now. So perhaps even timing, that time is ticking. Perhaps you're feeling you need a rush to get it all done because you're going to miss out. So that could be another angle if we look at it like that. You think you haven't got enough time to make that success. If you don't start now, you're going to lose it. No, that's not how it works. Power of attraction here. Look at it. Like I said, what you seek is seeking you. What is for you won't pass you by. That is what we're going to get the message here. What is for you won't pass you by. So every journey starts with a single step. So I am going to read this as, yes, you're holding back and not doing something because you're scared of the judgment. You're scared of revealing the real you. You may be saying things to yourself that are not true because you think you're not good enough on making that success. But you want to protect your future. You want to make a legacy of your future. You want to build that security so that you don't have to worry about lack. Because I'm going to go back with the lack in just a moment with the tarot because it's linking in there. But life is not perfect. You don't have to make everything line up. It can be a different way of things. So allow things to flow. Even if you take action, allow things to flow. So it's not going to stress you out that, oh, I don't have this done perfectly. It doesn't have to be perfect as long as you're taking action. And if you need to wait a little bit before you decide, don't think too long. Take action, because every journey starts with a single step. So that your success starts with the first step. Oh, come on. Sorry, it's not. There. So yeah, you're in your holding, I want to say holding cell, because it's like you're in this box and you're keeping yourself stuck there. And you're scared to open that door to go into the next journey because you're scared it's not going to happen. You're scared your future is going to be a flop, or that's why there's a lack feeling, but it's not, because what you seek is seeking you that power of attraction. You need to have that. This could be also partnership as well. But what you seek is seeking you. So even sometimes they say you have to be all positive. If you're not positive, it's not going to come to you. Well, I'm going to say hogwash to that. It might be, yes, you don't have to be negative completely, but if you have a negative thought one day, it's not, oops, you're not going to get it anymore. Because believe me when I say that I was in a situation where I was trying to get a real estate place and I was a little bit negative and self-doubt, but hey, bingo, I got it anyway. So there is room to get things, even if you have a little bit of doubts. It's not the be-all and end-all. In other words, just because you think of a negative thought a day or two, or even in some days, it does not mean that you don't get what you want. I'm gonna hogwash that to the people who say if you say one thing that's negative, then that's what you're gonna get. I'm sorry, but I thought negative of my not getting a house, and 2 times I got a house. Even when I thought I wouldn't. I'm sorry, but I got it anyway. So what I say, it's better to think what is for you won't pass you by. What you seek is seeking you. It may come out a different way, but it's coming for you in the way that the universe will come forward. So I don't like it when people say if you think negatively, you're not going to get that's what you're going to get. You think something sucks or I'm never going to get that, then that's what you're going to get. I don't believe that 100%. I'm saying it because I have thought negatively in my life and I still got what I wanted. It might have been a bit longer than I wanted it, you know. I'm not saying, oh, be all is not good to be all negative and then you'll get everything. So you try and be more positive, but kick the negativity to the curb is what I want to say. But don't beat yourself up because you're having a bad day and the universe is not going to bring you what you want. That's a load of hogwash. People might not resonate with what I'm saying, but I don't believe in black and white. I don't believe in it because I've got proof of my own life. When I was negative, I still got what I wanted. It might have been a little bit longer or might have been a bit different to what I thought, but I got it in the end. So that's what I'm trying to say. So the message there is what you seek is seeking you. So what is for you will be for you. And if what you thought was for you didn't happen, something better will happen. That's the way you should look at it. Not if you're going to be this and then it won't come and then you'll get crap because you thought crap today. No. But just try and see things in a better light for yourself and try and see that you have what it takes to make your life better. It's all about healing and discovering what brings you joy is the main message here. What brings you joy, and go after that. So we do have the Ten of Swords here in the tarot. If you have a look, she's looking out on the horizons. Again, there's the crows. So it's a hard life a little bit. It's like there's a bit of a journey, like, can I make it? This is what I'm getting. Can I make it? Can I do it? Can I make it happen? You got sparse desert there. But you're not looking back. So this tells me already, yes, the road to where you want to go looks hard and rough, and there's no water in sight. Maybe the birds are going to help you. So follow the birds. The birds are going to help you. Follow the light. Follow what, if we want to say it simpler, follow what's passionate about you. Follow your joy. Follow what makes your life adventurous, passionate. What movement towards adventure, what brings you joy. That's the message there. We've got the Three of Pentacles, so there's working together. Perhaps you're going partnership with others, teamwork even. Skilled work through teamwork. Perhaps you've got supportive people helping you out, or you want to bring in some other people to help you out, or you're doing it as a collective. It could be anything. So it's hard work though, but it's teamwork. It's effort put together as a group. So again, that group think as well. There's group thinking. So there might be other people helping you out towards, it could be like if you have a business you want, you could be having people working for you, or that's something that you want to happen. Six of Pentacles is giving and receiving. It's like what you give out, you receive back. So the good you do comes back to you. The more you give, the more you receive. The more inspiration you give, the more inspiration you get back. It's like a win-win. It's like what you give out comes back to you tenfold even. So it's the more you put out there, the more receptivity you are to success, because consistency will bring you that success. It may be hard work and hard long journey, and maybe you need to bring in some people to help you out, lighten the load a bit. The more you give, the more you receive. Make sure you've got boundaries also, because this might be also leaning towards, do you always give and give and give and not accepting receiving things? Allow yourself to receive this time, because the Five of Cups, so there is a bit of a loss there. It's not focusing. I'm sorry about that. It's my face it's focusing on. Yeah, there we go. Five of Cups. She's got the Five of Cups, and she's got, there's a tunnel there and all the cups are going to go in, but she's already got cups. She's got one behind her that she's not seeing. If you can see. Full of beautiful things. I want this to focus really well so you can see that. Damn it, this is... I'm so sorry this is not focusing well. You can see it anyway. You can pause the video. It's just the camera is a bit silly. But she's got a big cup behind her full of yummy stuff. Well, it's not yummy, but jewels, we want to say. Things. And she's not seeing that. She's looking at what she doesn't have. That's empty. But she's got something. Normally the other Five of Cups is usually, I think there's 2 still, 3 gone, or something like that. But the Five of Cups is looking at what you don't have, but you still got some good stuff. And Four of Pentacles. So what did I tell you? Dragon's Hoard. Protecting the future, holding on to things so you don't have lack. This Four of Pentacles is also about holding on to things, holding financially onto your money. Perhaps just saving for something, saving for a house, saving for a car, saving for the future, saving for something. You're holding, this could be you wanting to save that money, but you're wanting to protect your future also. You want to have enough money in your future so you can have what you want in life. So if we had to look at the bottom row, it's there's hard work. Ten of Swords. It's a long journey. It looks like, you know, follow what brings you passionate. With Three of Pentacles, you might need some help. Bring in teamwork. lot of things happening there. Six of Pentacles. The more you give, the more you receive. It's a give and receive type energy. The more energy you put out, the more energy you receive back. Five of Cups. You're looking at what you don't have. It's time to look at what you do have. Maybe you don't have enough money. Maybe you don't have enough things, resources, but you do. The Four of Pentacles, holding on to the future, holding on to things so that, you know, savings, wanting that stability even. So let's do a few more, a couple of bonus cards, which I did with the other two, and I think we'll wrap that up because it is a bit of a long read. I will try and get these readings a little bit less long. I do ramble on a bit, but I'll eventually figure out what works. So let's see what bonus cards come out just to get there. We'll leave that because we don't want more. I'm just going to have a water. Here we go. Knight of Cups. You know what's funny? I dropped these cards on the floor. I don't know if this was a deck, and I'm pretty sure it was. And these cards were actually on the floor. And I thought, no, I'm not going to pick the ones. It might have been a different thing, but you've got a lot of cards here. So it's funny because this card came out for the last deck. But anyway, we've got a lot more tarot cards here. To not be too confusing, you've got the Knight of Cups. We're going to do this quickly. The Knight of Cups is all about love, romance, doing things that's passionate about, making sure you do things that you do love, but it could be romance as well. But I do feel it's more like bringing that romance, that self-love even. Because think about it, the authentic self, loving yourself for who you are, not for who you think you should be. The Three of Cups, very happy. Yeah, it's right under Three of Pentacles. So it's Three of Cups, celebration, teamwork, celebration. It's right underneath there, see? So the Ten of Swords, if we go back to the Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Cups is right underneath there. So the Ten of Swords is like hard work and things that look a bit sparse because it's like you're in the desert. But make sure you're doing things that you love. Make sure you self-care here, because I want to say the Knight of Cups can also be self-care, self-love, looking after yourself. We've got the Three of Cups is celebration. It's underneath the Three of Pentacles, so perhaps you're getting help and you're celebrating the help with others. It could be family. You're celebrating the success with family. The King of Cups, loving, being passionate about yourself, being passionate about your creativity, bringing out new creative ideas. It's about being a leader. Your ship has sailed in. If you look at the sailing boat at the back, it's sailed in, and you're being the leader. You're making magic out of your own life. You're creating new ideas. It's important to be the leader of your life and believing in yourself. I want to say believing in yourself. Remember, the authentic self being you. The Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords, there is something that you're going towards. Perhaps you have to leave some things behind. But there is choices to make, and perhaps you're going to do that idea that you want to do. You're on that boat. You're ready to, you've got your swords. There is something holding you. Like you see the birds taking, the birds are taking you, the crows are taking you to your destiny, to your future. And see, some were gone. So perhaps you've let some go. Or maybe there's a direction, you know your direction because you've got the birds there showing you that direction. So that's where you're going. You're going to where you want to go. You've got your sights set on something and you're going to take it because you've got the Ace of Swords. It's knowing what you want. It's believing in yourself. And yeah, it might be hard, the steps there to get there, but you're not letting anyone doubt you anymore. You're letting all the fluff out of your mind out. Any person, thing, you're letting that go. You're going to be true, authentic to yourself. I want this many masks to be the key card here. It's a being stepping out into the unknown, into the path that you know is going to be successful, and it's being your true, authentic self. You're ripping the mask off. It stopped recording. You're ripping the mask off. You're being your true self now. You've come into your true authentic self with this reading. I feel that your message here is when you move to what really is passionate for you, what brings more adventure, and you release the self-doubt. And I know you're trying to keep stability into your future, but life is not always going to be perfect. So you can manifest that life that you want, and what you seek is seeking you. That's the message. So what you seek is seeking you, but you must be your authentic self. You must trust yourself and believe in yourself, and that's the message I want to bring to you today. And I hope this reading has given you a little bit insight. This reading has been a little bit longer, and perhaps you need that message, or perhaps I rambled on a bit. I will try to make it shorter if I can. But if you want to watch more videos, feel free. I hope you join me again next time, and I'll see you later. I'll see you soon. Bye.